here's Emmy, and she's going to pull us out one to do today. Yep, that one will work. Let's check it out. Oh, there's nothing on there. Let's try it again. Try it again, Emmy. All right, let's see. The Mayflower. Let's go check it out. This is our block, so let's grab our material and let's get started and see what it turns out to be. Okay, unfortunately, we have to start from here because it didn't record. So I have my 4 blocks, and I have 4 strips. That is 2.5 by 7. I'm not counting for this, I'm counting for seam allowance. So now I have a block that is 6.5 by 6.5. Now I'm taking the corner and I'm just lining it up here from corner to corner up here at the, right here. I'm just lining up the corner. Now I am going down 2.5 inches on one side to 2.5 inches on the other side, and I am pinning it, and I am setting it aside, and I'm going on to the next one, and I'm doing it the same way. Let's see, 2.5 and 2.5. So when I get done with pinning these, I'm going to go and I'm going to sew it down here. And I'm going to have my iron hot so I can lay it flat. So I will see you when I get them sewed and flattened. Okay, now that I have it ironed, I can cut this part off now. So we're going to grab this and we're going to start whacking this piece off because we don't need that piece under there. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it back over. I'm going to set my block down and I'm going to cut this like this. Therefore, it gives me my triangle in the top right up here, right here in the top. And I have not seen this one on the internet, so I'm having to try to play it by ear. It looks like it really needs to be bigger. But this is where, you know what, if I turn it inward that way, let's do another block. We are going to cut that down. Yes, free-handed, we can do it. And we're going to do it this way. Alright. And we're going to trim this one down. Now, let's see what we have here. Right here. Well, that kind of looks like that in the middle. Right here. So if we take and put a bigger one on this side, we might have our block. Don't you think? So, I'm going to look at it and see what we got. Okay. I think it's going to work out. So what we need to do is we need to do it again in these corners. So we'll have the 4 corners, or the 4 sides, to look the same. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set these aside, and I'm going to cut this down, and trim off the end here, so we'll have 4 more strips to do the same thing on the, looks like the opposite side. So, if I have this one, I'm going to lay it down here in a corner, so we have a corner. And then we're going to lay this one 2.5 by 2.5 and pin it and do it the same way. So there's one done that way. When you turn it around, when you got to be the opposite side. 2.5 by 2.5, like that. So here we go. Now I'm gonna be back after I get all these sewed. I ironed them and cut them and did them like I did the other one. So now we have both sides looking like this. So now what we want to do is we want to try to lay them out if I can find them. Which would be like that. We want one like that. And we want one like that. And we want one like that. So, now we have this right here looking like this one and this one right here. Now we have to work from here to here. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what we have here. Let's go with this one that's here. Oh, let's go it like this. We can do it better. From here to here, we have a 6 inch, 6 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4. So let's go make us some strips, and I think I'm going to go with a different color for those. So let me go see what I can. Never mind. Here we go. I found something right here. Look at there. So we're going to open it up. And we're going to fold it. And then I'm going to trim it down. Guess it'll work if I opened it. Okay, we're going to trim it down, and then we're going to let's make sure on what we want here. Do we want a 3 inch? No. We want, looks like 3.5. So I think that's what we're going to have to go with. Now 3 inches will work. Whenever I get the point, this pointed and this pointed down, it looks like 3.5. So we're going to try one time with 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to see if that works. So, if it don't, it's just a thing. Okay. So let's cut our end off here, because we don't need it. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to cut this end off. And that will give us 4 strips. So, I'm going to make sure I got my pretty sides up. Okay. So, let's lay our block back out. There's that one. There's that one. There's this one, and this one. Okay, now we're going to want to take this one, and we're going to want to put it from this corner to this corner, and lay it down, and pin it, and sew it. Can you see how that is looking? That looks like the block to me. Okay, so here we go. We're going to lay it down, and we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and we're going to sew them. So I'll be back when I get those done. Okay, I have this one done. So now I'm going to take it, I'm going to iron it, and I'm going to cut the corners off like I did the other ones and cut our selvage off. And then I'll be back to see what our next thing is to do. I have them done and I have them ironed. So now let's see if we can't lay it out like this, the way that it is showing. Wow, doesn't that look good? Alright, now I'm going to go sew this one down and this one down, and then I'm going to sew them across. So the next time you see this block, it will be done. But it sure does look really close to it. So, let me go sew it, and then I'll show you the picture afterwards.